Hey y'all, Dan with Southern Fish and Forage. Now that morel season is just about over, I've switched my focus over to other mushrooms, and here's one of my first finds. It's going to be Laetoporus cincinnatus, or white-pored chicken of the woods. Laetoporus is a genus that is associated with oak trees. It is a parasitic mushroom, so it causes a root rot on the oak tree that it's associated with. A lot of people are familiar with Laetoporus sulphureus, or the yellow-pored chicken of the woods, and usually they grow in the trees in shelf-like clusters. Laetoporus cincinnatus usually grows on the ground, on the roots. It also is often found in the butts of the oak trees. This one doesn't have them, it's only got them on the roots. I saw this cluster last year, and it was already too far gone last year when I saw it, so I came back today a little bit earlier in the year, and they are really fresh. When they're young like this, the lobes are really meaty. They can be used as a chicken substitute. They're really great fried. One thing about chicken of the woods is a lot of people cannot tolerate eating them, so if you've never eaten them before, you might want to try starting off small and seeing if you tolerate them. I can eat them just fine. They're not my favorite mushrooms, but they don't bother me at all. So, identifying features, they're going to be a almost like a salmon color. Usually the margins are going to be a little bit whiter. A lot of times they're going to be in a rosette cluster on the ground. These ones are kind of random. I mean, they got just little fingers all over them, but a lot of times they'll have like, it'll almost look like a flower. Underneath is going to have pores, and they're going to be white. Look for the white-pored chicken of the woods starting in usually around April or May in my area, all the way through till about October or November when frost comes. This is what they look like. A lot of times they'll have twigs growing through them, especially the Laetoporus cincinnatus, since they're growing on the ground, but you can just pick them out and eat them. So we've got about a pound of chicken that we just harvested, maybe a little bit more. They are pretty dense. So you'll often see these growing out of oak trees in people's yards. You just want to be careful with that, because if it's been fertilized or pesticides or anything like that, you don't want to eat those mushrooms. So you only want to get them from natural areas. Hey, Hunter.